All right, another big day for hockey in Canada as all eyes today will return to the men's hockey team this morning as they're in a semifinal showdown against Finland. Canada punched its ticket to the final with a 4-3 overtime win over Czechia on Wednesday, thanks in part to that nifty backhander by Mitch Marner in overtime for that game winner. The Americans, meantime, will play the Slovaks. In the other semifinal, the winners will play for gold on Sunday. Now, what's still not clear this morning is whether or not Sidney Crosby is going to suit up for Canada today. The Canadian captain left the quarterfinal game against Czechia after suffering some kind of leg injury midway through the second period. Canadian coach John Cooper says the team's taking it day by day and insists Crosby will play if he can. Either way, we know the puck drops in just over 3 hours' time. 10:40 is the face-off. Now, also keep in mind this, 3 members of Team Canada played minor hockey for the Vaughan Kings, including Mitch Marner. And Michael Ciccolini, director of coaches and player personnel for the Kings, was watching when Marner scored that OT winner the other day.
He was always magical like he is today. He scored a lot of goals, won a lot of tournaments with us. He played actually his own age and up a year and was dominant in both respects. So, he was with us for 6 years, and they always thought he was a little bit undersized, but he proved all his critics wrong. And I always knew he was going to be a great player for a long, long time. And he's a great person besides being a great hockey player.
Also, keep in mind goalie Jordy Binnington and defenseman Thomas Harley played for the Vaughan Kings in their early career, too. Meantime, Canadian hockey fans sharing their support and disappointment after that heartbreaking loss to the Americans yesterday afternoon in that gold medal women's final. The U.S. ultimately took it 2-1 in overtime. Canada jumped out and held on to a 1-0 lead with a shorthanded goal early in the second period, but the Americans tied it up in the final minutes of the third. Canada ultimately comes away with a silver medal in defeat. That was a scene in a bar in Italy as dejected Canadian fans react to that overtime goal by the Americans. Canadians, though, proud of the effort of the women's team, but disappointed in that end result as Canada was oh so close to another gold medal in a sport that the women have dominated, particularly at the Olympics. And watch parties were held right across the city at schools in the GTHA as well, including this one at Bessborough Drive Public School in East York.
It was a really close game, and it was a little disappointing to realize that we lost since it was gold, but it's okay, but still a little disappointing.
It's kind of disappointing that they lost, but I feel like they played like a really good game, and it was like super close, especially since like we lost like 5-0 the time before that.
Also, keep in mind this morning, Jess Smith is going to be joining another watch party, this time at Bristol Road Middle School in Mississauga. We'll be checking in with her momentarily. Meantime, over on the curling sheets of ice, Canada's men's team is heading to the gold medal match in Italy. The team, skipped by Brad Jacobs, secured its spot in the final with a 5-4 extra end win over Norway in the semifinals. So Canada now takes on Great Britain Saturday. And on the women's side, Canada's Rachel Homan and her rink are vying to stretch their winning streak when they face Sweden in the semifinals of the Olympic women's curling today. Canadians come in with 5 straight wins, including a pivotal 10-7 win against South Korea yesterday. The U.S., meantime, taking on Switzerland in the other semifinal.